Hello? Is this working? Is my number one fan here? Hello? If anyone's here, can you put it in chat so I know that the stream's running? I haven't streamed in like years and I have a new computer and I don't know if anything's working right now. Or if anything sounds okay, or can you hear me at all? I'm also using a different OBS than before. Wait, I'm a contact some people to check. I should have probably checked this earlier, but whatever. Did this work? Oh my gosh, it's Sudo! Wow, that's already more person than I thought would come. It looks like my chat's not working on my stream, so I'm just gonna get rid of this box. And I'll figure that out a different time. I'm gonna just adjust this. Wow, it's a PowerPoint night now. Like a sleepover. How have you been, Sudo? I feel like, is it Saturday for you? I tried to pick a time where it was like, maybe in the not Asia, it would be maybe Friday night-ish. It's like Saturday afternoon for me right now. I'm gonna chill, maybe, let's see, I'll just chat a bit until like 10 after, and then maybe I'll start my rant. I brought pictures of all my adventures, because I did a lot. Alright, let me tweet first. Wait, oh my gosh, it's Ira. Oh frick, yeah, I got like 2 people. We got a whole squad here. Is the chat still not working if I pull it up? Still not working? It's still not working. Dang. Well, ignore that. No chat on screen today. Oh my gosh, hello Zune! Thank you for coming! So, I have pictures, but like, I have pictures- oh yeah, you can go ahead and share this on the Discord, IRL. I have pictures, but like, let me just clarify, these are like, not illegal pictures. Like, they're fine. They're like of the venue and everything. Oh, it's fine if you don't know about Soraru, because half of this is probably gonna be mostly... Well, okay, I went to 2 concerts. So I saw Hitorie on... when was it? Monday, and then the next day I saw Soraru. So I have some Hitorie live report and then Soraru live report. And also, I went to the aquarium beforehand. So I have a lot of pictures of like penguins and stuff. Anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna tell you about my weekend. So, yeah, so I have pictures of like penguins and like the venues, and then like I'm gonna be yapping. If you guys have questions, just comment. And yeah, I don't know, I haven't streamed in 3 years, so sorry if I'm kind of crazy or all over the place. But so it was Golden Week here, so I only went to work for 3 days. 3 days. Yesterday wasn't really work. I kind of was hiking all day, but because I was like hiking yesterday, and then on Monday and Tuesday I had concerts, right? And then Sunday I went like to a museum and then also to like a temple here, right? my feet died. Like, my feet have been dead this week. But like, yeah, one of my friends on Monday, he was actually the one I went to the Hitorie concert with too. He's like super Gen Z. He like makes TikTok reel, Instagram reels, and then like TikTok videos, and he's really into just like, I need to like chronicle my life here in Japan, and like even if I wasn't in Japan, I want to make like a weekly video to just keep the memories, and I think everyone should do that. And I was thinking about it, I was like, actually, he might have a point. I feel like I don't really like text people about my concert experiences and stuff here anymore because it's so normal to me now that like, I don't know, I don't fangirl as much, and so that was kind of making me sad. But so I was like, okay, what if I just like live streamed and like showed pictures, and then like we could all like fangirl together, right? Because I know there's like a lot of fans that, you know, obviously can't come to concerts in Japan. And then also this gives you a way to look back like in like, I don't know, 10, 15 years when I'm old and like in a nursing home, I can look back and be like, yeah, I did a lot of stuff. I don't share the cheese, mate. I don't. I've gotten so lazy because the other thing is I have a lot of friends and I can't share the cheese mate with like 5 different group chats. So I just stopped sharing it with everyone. But so this is, I think this will be better because then it's like just for the fans, you know? Because I don't like dumping on my friends that don't care. Yeah. And then yeah, Tsudu can hear it. Or like, I don't know, I feel like maybe at first it'll just be like 2 of us, 3 of us. But then maybe if more people come, that would make me happy. Eventually, I'll be more regular. And I go to like a concert like every month, so probably at least like once a month. But yeah. So we can just chill, just have a chill time. Also, I don't know when I would be doing these streams. So like I'm seeing Soraru again on Sunday. So I would theoretically probably stream Monday night for me, but I know that's kind of a weird time depending on the time zone. I care about the cheese mate. I'll share all the cheese mate. You'll get all the cheese mate today and more. Like, I feel like I can't share all the cheese mate when I text anyway, so let's see. Well, should I go ahead and get started? It's been like 10 after, kinda. I know I started the stream late, but... Anyone else have cheese mate before I share my cheese mate? Oh, thank you, Iro. Thank you. We'll see if anyone shows up and just hangs out. Yeah, this is just, let's just chill. Also, is the audio levels and stuff fine? Do I need to adjust anything? We're good. Job interview was trash. Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that. I have to start job searching again this year. Actually, yeah, now that I mentioned that, I might be job searching. I might be. I have to find a different job this year because my contract is only like 5 years or something. And I'm in like my 4th year right now. So, I might suddenly get deported next year and I might not be able to do this. But I'm gonna try to stay in Japan because I actually really like living here. But yeah, so I'll be job hunting too. Okay, I'm gonna pull up my first picture. Let's see. Okay, so this is the venue that I was at for Hitorie. I feel like my stream has latency. But so this is the live house I went to for Hitorie. This is the ceiling, and I took it like kind of after it ended, the concert ended, so this is a bad picture. It looks cool, but so the live house was really small, It was basically the size of my apartment, and it was just like a black box, and then they shoved like 200 people in it. So I was in the very back, and I went with like one of my guy friends who also is into like rock bands and stuff here. And so I actually couldn't see crap for the majority of the concert. I think like when concerts start, people start like rushing to the front, right? So like for the first, I don't even know, like probably 3 or 4 songs I couldn't really see anything. The only person I could see was like Igarashi, who's the bass player, right? And I just saw his head. I couldn't see any of the instruments for the concert. But then like it cleared up, and then it was actually like, it was so good. Like I like Hitorie, and I've been following Hitorie since like they first became like a band, but like I'm not like super into them. Like I listened to all their albums, but I'm like, I don't know. My Oshi's like Soraru, right? But like they were so good. Like Shinoda, the lead singer, he sounds good singing like on just like normal albums and stuff, right? But in real life you could really hear his vocal fry, and it was just amazing. And I like want to sing like him, and I do like sing lessons, and like I want to be able to like scream and like growl and do like the crazy stuff that he does. It was really cool. I don't know if you can see it in this picture actually, but like if you like look on the ceiling, there's like this bar, right? Like kind of going in the middle. So like there's like the light, and then it's shining on like this bar beam kind of thing. So that's like the middle of the ceiling, and it cuts the room in half. But like Shinoda was like climbing on that thing. He was freaking climbing on it. So like when he was like on it, I was able to see him. Oh, I've been having so much fun here. But like he was climbing on the beam, and like he had to like, since the venue ceiling is so low, he had to like twist his head in order to like sing properly. And I was like, that's crazy to me. Like, how do you sing with that posture? But like it was like, there wasn't a mosh pit, but like this place could have very easily turned into a mosh pit. And like there's like a hole in the ceiling. Well, it wasn't like a hole, but there was like a dip in the ceiling, right? And then like some of the stuff on the ceiling, like the insulation was like pulled away. Apparently that happened last year or the year before, when like Hitorie came here, and like the fans, they got so crazy, and they like were waving their hands around and jumping around, and they like clipped the ceiling and like ripped it. And then like Shinoda too, who also like got too into it when he was like trying to crowd surf and stuff like the other year, and bumped his head on the ceiling, and there's like a dent in the ceiling still at the venue. So like, yeah, it was really crazy. I didn't see Yumao, the drummer, until the very end of the concert, because there was just no way to see him from like where I was standing. But like he looks so much like, he's not like, I'm not saying that like he's ugly or anything at all. That sounds so bad. But like I feel like the last picture that came out for like their tour or whatever, I feel like the lighting wasn't good for him, because in real life he's so ikemen. He is so ikemen. Even with like Soraru, he's like so ikemen. And I was just like, dang, Yumao, can you like come up to the front more often? Like, but yeah, he came out and talked for like 20 minutes, and there was like a bunch of Yumao fangirls like screaming like, ah, Yumao-san! It was really cute. Oh yeah, but so when Shinoda was like climbing out to like try to see everyone, the friend that I went with, right, he's like super white. Like he's from like America, like from the South kind of way, right? So like when Shinoda was like looking around at everyone, like Shinoda and Igarashi, they were locked in on my friend so hard. I think they were so thrown off. They were like, why is there a white dude here? And I could tell that like they would like see him and then like snap back and be like, what is going on? And then like yeah, they were too locked in on my white friend. It was really funny. And then there was a guy in front of him that like you could tell he really wanted to get like the band's attention, and like he chose a good spot to lock in because he was in front of my white friend. When the Ikemen look actually gets to you. Yeah. Sorry, I feel like my chat latency is kind of not good. So if I'm like super slow responding to things in the chat, yeah, it's because of my latency. Let's see. Do I have anything else? Let's change pictures. I have more. I have 4 pictures for Hitorie. Oh, so this is the actual set. I took a picture of this after. Whatever. It's a little clip, but but yeah, so this is the set. It's Yumao's drums. We love him. He wrote such a good song for Soraru's album. And I was like, oh wait, I've actually seen him live before because he like toured with Soraru the other year or something. I feel like I had something else to say about Hitorie. Oh, the songs. There was like a string of songs in the middle where it was just like crazy. Like it was like, what was it that he played all in a row? They played like, first was like Never Understand, which is the song that I translated on like, what's the wait, batterist? Do you mean bassist or like the guitarist or drummist? They were all pretty contained actually, but like so yeah, there were like 4 songs in the middle where I lost my mind. First was Never Understand, which I translated recently on my Tumblr because I'm obsessed with that song right now. And then next after that, they played No Talk, which that song goes way too hard, like in general. Like listening to it on like Spotify, it goes really hard, but then in real life it went so hard and I was like ready to lose my mind. And then after that, they played World's End Dance Hall. And then after that, they played another Mother Goose. So it's just like bangers all in the row. It's okay, Sonia. Yeah, no, the drummer was like banished to the back. I could not see Yumao. It was very unfortunate. But so, yeah, those 4 songs in a row killed everyone in the venue. When it was like World's End Dance Hall, everyone was like jumping, and they had like a call and response where it was like, you know how it goes like, and so like in the between the like the little gaps, people would go like woo, woohoo, and like jumping and like waving their towels around, and like I think like the whole last chorus, everyone was just like screaming it, and like yeah, it was really good. And then yeah, I bring I bring earplugs to every concert, right? Because I go to so many concerts, I don't want to like blow out my ears, right? But my friend didn't have any earplugs, and whenever I bring friends to concerts, none of them ever have earplugs, and they always are kind of low-key like, it's not even low-key, they're always like, LOL, like, you bring earplugs? Like, are you a loser? Like, what do you mean you need earplugs? Like, what are you gonna do, pass out because it's too loud? And I'm like, actually, one, yes, because I'm very like sensitive to like sound and stuff like that, but also 2, like, I don't want to hurt my ears, and like if you hurt your ears, the like cells don't regenerate, so they're just like permanently damaged, right? But so like my friend 2 songs in, he was like, yeah, my ears were kind of dying after 2 songs because we were literally just in a black box and they were blasting the sound and actually like everyone was going crazy. But yeah, Hitorie was really good. Oh, the other thing about Hitorie, they have a fan club and their fans love them, but I'm not in the fan club, so I'm a filthy casual. But so everyone in that venue was in the fan club, and that's why like my tickets were in the back, because the fan club makes up probably like 95% of the people there, and so like fan clubs, they have priority for buying tickets. So like fan clubs, like you have to pay to be in the fan club, right? So if you only have like one Oshi, I can see fan clubs being really good, but for someone like me, who I go to see like last year I saw like 20 people or something like that, something crazy like that, I can't afford to be in like 20 fan clubs. Unless I become like super rich. But yeah. But it was great. Even though I couldn't see crap really well, it was still really good and I want to go again. And they were actually playing in Osaka the day after the concert. So I saw them in Nara, which is Kansai, right? Where all the deer are. But like, so I saw them in Nara, and then I actually was like, what if I go follow them to Osaka and see them again? But I had Soraru the next day, so I didn't. Yeah. Okay, next image. This is outside the venue. This is where people take pictures to post on Instagram. They take a picture of like, normally like the venues here. Well, this is in like America too, right? They're like outside the venue, they have like the poster of like who is performing and stuff, right? So yeah, this is the little thing they had of their album. And so I bought a t-shirt because they had cool t-shirts, and I actually ended up buying the album too because what came with the album was this. Wait. I got this as a bonus. Dun dun! I got their autographs! Woo! I'm very much living the Oshi Katsu dream for everyone. So yeah, this was like if you bought anything based, well no, it was just the album, I think. Yeah, you got a free signed poster. So I just collect signed posters now for people here. I have other bands too, and it's kind of fun because now they're just kind of piling up in my apartment, and I never would have thought I would have been able to get signed stuff from people here, but it's actually kind of easy. If I ever move back to the US, I might sell this for like a lot of money, but for now I'm gonna frame it. I have like a walk-in closet here, so I'm gonna frame it and put it up on the wall with all my other autographs that I got. But yeah, that is, I think, all the pictures I have for Hitorie. So, what do you guys want me to talk about first? Do you guys want me to go in like chronological order about like my day in Nagoya? Because this was right after. So I did 2 live concerts 2 days in a row, and then I had to go to Nagoya. But so like first, before the concert, I went to like the aquarium and a bunch of museums and stuff, right? So I could do chronological, or I can skip straight to Soraru and talk about that. What do you guys want? I'll wait for the chat. I'll take a break because I just rambled for a long time. I don't mind your day in Nagoya. Okay, well, Tsuru was first, so we're gonna do it chronologically. So, first, what I did, I had to wake up at the butt crack of dawn to go to Nagoya because I live close enough where I can take the local train, but far enough where like it still takes me a long time. So I was actually gonna meet with my friend at the aquarium at I think 10:30. So I woke up at when did I wake up? I think I woke up at like 6, not 6. I woke up at 7. And so I was dead tired the whole way up because it took me like 2 hours or something to get up there. And then my friend was supposed to meet up with me at the aquarium at 10:30. She did not wake up until 10:30 and didn't make it to Nagoya until 1. So I had to kill time by myself for like a while, but that's fine because I don't really care. It's fine. People get tired. But so it actually ended up working out pretty well because I was so tired. I fell asleep on one of the trains that I needed to transfer on, and it was like the last train to the aquarium, and then the train to the aquarium, and then to the live house. They're on the same line, so the concert hall is like 2 stops away from the aquarium, right? But I fell asleep and I slept for 6 stops past the one I was supposed to get off of. I've never done that before, where I just like was out cold on the train here. So I had to like circle back around, right? And it took me like, how long? I think I was like an hour late. So like, yeah, but it was raining all day in Nagoya, so the aquarium was dead. And apparently this is like one of the most popular aquariums in Japan. I'm just watching the reactions and chat. So apparently this is one of the most popular aquariums in Japan, and I was expecting it to be super busy. I thought there were gonna be other fans too that were like going to the aquarium before the concert, but nope, nobody was there. It was pretty empty. There were 2 other aquariums that, not aquariums, there were 2 other museums that were like part of the ticket for the aquarium ticket, so I went to those, and I had those museums completely to myself when I was there. So let's see, I'm trying to, okay, so first was they had the port museum, so it was just like the museum for like Nagoya port, and like all the stuff inside was like, this is what we ship from like Nagoya, and this is what we like import into Nagoya, and like boats, wow. But so they had this picture, not this picture, they had this exhibit, and I was cracking up so hard. Look, do you guys see this? Are you guys, can you read? Are you literate? I was cracking up so hard because like, I was like, is this real? There's no way this is real, right? But they got cocaine, they got heroin, they got like fine cocaine, they got marijuana. I don't even know what ahen is, but kakusei. This can't be real, right? There were children in this museum. Also, like, I don't know, I guess if I want to get cocaine or like marijuana in Japan now, I know to just go to like the port museum in Nagoya. Yeah, so that was really funny. My friend wasn't there to witness that, but I was showing her later. I was like, look, they got cocaine. And then that was basically the only interesting thing at this museum. Then outside was the Antarctica Museum. This was a boat that went to Antarctica. Do you guys know the anime? It's called like Sora Yori Toi Basho, I think. It's like the Antarctica anime with like the girls that go to Antarctica, and I really like it, and it made me cry. This is like, I guess it could be a sort of caution for the kids, I guess? Wait, I'm gonna... Nah, I already left it. I don't even remember what was like written on that plaque, but like... Yeah, so this is like the boat apparently that is like modeled in the anime, and inside they had like, just, you could walk around the boat. And then, yeah, I really like that anime. I like penguins, so this was really cool. And then outside, they had these statues. These ones, these doggos. I don't know if you guys know anything about these dogs, but apparently, I don't remember which Arctic expedition this was, but it was like, it was either like the 1920s or like the 70s or something. They had these dogs that they brought to Antarctica, but then they had to like, oh, is it a film or series? It's a series. I think it's only 11 episodes, so it's really short. And it looks like one of those like moe moe fan servicey animes, but it's not. But okay, I'm really sorry about these doggos, IRL, but like, the thing about these doggos is they brought like 12 of them to Antarctica, and then there was a blizzard, okay? And they had to abandon all the doggos in Antarctica. And like, they left them tied up, like chained to like the facilities and their tents, and then they like helicoptered away and just had to leave the doggos, okay? And then they weren't able to come back to Antarctica until like a year later, and only 2 of them were alive. The only 2 that were alive were Taro and Jiro, and they were so happy that they were alive that they built these statues for these dogs to like, I don't even know, but I was so upset. I was like, you couldn't even have like unchained the dogs, or like, I get like you can't bring 12 dogs on a helicopter, but like, what do you mean you had to leave them chained up? And so it's like one of those things where they're like celebrated as like, they're not war heroes. They're like celebrated as like heroes, but like, it was like the humans left them for dead. And so, I don't know. It made me sad. They're cute though. They had pictures of them in the museum when they were like puppies. And then like, they were really cute, but dang. Yeah, all the doggos died. What else was at this museum? I forgot a picture! No, wait, hold on. Please hold. Yeah, they survived, but only 2 of them survived out of 12. Anyway, please hold. There's this one picture that I really wanted to show you guys. I think maybe I'm the only one that enjoyed it, but I've been sending this to like everyone that I know. Okay. This thing was at the museum. This thing. You see this ugly thing? Why is the quality so bad? The quality. Oh, 8 Below. I've heard of that movie. I haven't seen it. But this thing was also at the museum. I can't read it because the quality's so bad for no reason. It was really sad. I hated for the exact same. Yeah! Like, why'd they leave the doggos? This is a Nisuto no te. I can't read that. Tera te. It's too blurry. This is a dinosaur. This is the Antarctica dinosaur. It was like the size of a capybara or something. I think it looks so stupid. This was the one dinosaur they had on the boat. And apparently they also had it in like India and then something else. And so they were like, wow, continental drift's a thing because these dinosaurs, how'd they get to Antarctica? Anyways, I like this thing. What do I have next? Next is the aquarium. Oh yeah, so I basically only went to the aquarium for something we would feature in his album. Yes, it's on brand. But I only went to the aquariums for the penguins. Oh my gosh, this is so big. What happened? Hold up. Oh no, now I don't know where it went. We're just gonna... Ah! We're gonna slowly fix this. I'm not a pro. I am a loser with OBS. Okay, these are the penguins. So I only went to this aquarium for the penguins because I really like emperor penguins. But in the US, the only place that has emperor penguins is San Diego SeaWorld. And then apparently there's only one other, I might be wrong. I have no idea. Apparently there's only one aquarium in China with emperor penguins, and then in Japan, the only places you can see emperor penguins are in Nagoya and then in Wakayama at Adventure World. Okay, so I've already been to Wakayama, but that means in total there's only 4 places in the whole world you can see emperor penguins in captivity. So that's why I went, and they were really round and really fat. And when I went to the gift shop, they had really big penguin plushies, and I wanted one that was like a medium-sized plushie, and I almost bought it, and I almost brought it to see Soraru because I couldn't put it anywhere else. So that penguin plushie almost came with me to watch Soraru, and then I didn't because I am an adult. But so also at the aquarium, what else happened? Oh, they had like a free little photo booth, and so I made my friend do it with me, but I made her take out her Hanpen pen light, and so we did like a little Hanpen pen light photo shoot, and she was very embarrassed. But I was like, I don't see the problem. Like, we're already like decked out in like our Oshikatsu stuff, our pen lights are out, we have our freaking Ita bags, like we can do a photo shoot with the Hanpen lights. But I don't know, it was funny. Soraru would have liked it. You know, it's on brand for him recently because of Aurora, and like his last concert was Telescope and it was like Antarctica themed, right? It's on brand, so like it's fine. Wasn't there even like for this concert there was like Antarctica merch or something? Let's see, what else do I got? That's basically, I think, all I have about the aquarium. The fan next to me brought a Pingu. Honestly, I think it would have been cute. There was like, oh, speaking of fans, because this is a good transition. So the last concert that I went to for Soraru, there was this one fan, and she had like, they have like the little Soraru-kun dolls, right? And so it's really cute to see like fans like dress it up. So like for like the summer concert, for example, I saw someone like give it like a little sun hat and then like get like little sunflowers to hold. But then the last concert, I saw someone dress him up as like a polar bear, and it was really cute. And then in Nagoya, there was actually this one fan I saw, and she was wearing a polar bear, like kigurumi, like the big, what is it called? Like the onesies, the PJ onesies. She was just wearing her polar bear kigu, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's really funny, because I guess somehow over this last year, Antarctica has kind of got it on brand for Soraru. But like, I liked penguins first, okay? So like, it makes it look like I like Antarctica and penguins and stuff because of like Soraru's brand or whatever, but like, I had that first, okay? Like, I'm not just into it because I'm a Soraru simp. It's different. You should dress your plushies on penguin costumes. I actually don't have any plushies. I have the Hanpens, but I actually don't have any Soraru plushies because I don't like humans. That makes it sound really weird. I don't like having pictures of like humans in my apartment or like human dolls or things. I like animals, and that's just like my personal thing. I don't care if other people do it, but I don't. So, oh, this goes on, this connects also because, you know, the freaking lottery? So like the lottery, the worst prize is like the photo cards, right? I don't want the photo cards, but I got like, I pulled 15 times because I wanted the shirt that's like a literal work of art, right? I was like, I only want the shirt, which is like the A prize. So I pulled 15 times, and then I was like, if I don't get it, I'm going to pull 20 more times in Osaka. And so like 10 pulls is like 7,000 yen, okay? And so I wasted like 1,000,000. I wasted like $100, and all I got was like photo cards, and then I got 3 keychains, and like they were all the same. So I ended up like trading with one of my friends for like can badges and a different keychain. But like the photo cards, like I feel like if I was in high school, I would have liked them. And like, it's not even when I was in high school. I think if I was an international fan and I didn't already see him at concerts so many times, like I would want photo cards because there's no other way for me to see my Oshi, right? But like, I'm like, yeah, I'll send photo cards. I have so many but now, like when I have photo cards, like all I do is I just look at them, like once when I get them, and I'm disappointed because they're the worst prize in the lottery, and then I put them away and I never look at them again. And like, I feel like the thing for the photo cards is like you're supposed to like put it, like the normal thing is like, even in like K-pop, you like put it in like a photo frame and you bring it with you to like dinner and stuff, so you can like take pictures of it. Or like my friend explained it to me, like it's like she's like, it's like taking my dog out for a walk or something. Like, so you take your Oshi out and you like buy them dinner and like you, I don't know, have fun experiences with them. But I'm not into that. So I just have a bunch of photo cards. And last time I got like 50 billion photo cards, I just gave them all to like this other fan that we became friends with, because I was like, I do not need them. And also, if you get doubles, then it's just like, I just have double of stuff that I don't need. But so like, yeah, I'll send some photo cards to people, to the fans that use me as their proxy service. But anyways, so yeah, I just had a bunch of photo cards from the lottery, right? Then I was basically like, I was like, I do not want to spend like 20,000 yen in Osaka and just get 20 more photo cards. So my friend that I've been going to concerts with a lot ever since, we end up meeting at the meet and greet that I went to, right? And so we've been basically going to every single concert together since then, or like meeting up. She's really good at using Twitter. Not that like Twitter's hard to use, but I am just like perpetually dead from Twitter, right? So she was like, oh, like I'm just gonna look on Twitter and see like if anyone's giving or like willing to sell it for cash. Because I was like, yeah, if someone's like willing to sell it for less than like 20,000 yen, I would save money, right, if I bought it, because I was already planning on spending 20,000 yen. So like girl math, if I like find it for less than that, I save money, right? So she went on Twitter, she found someone, and they were like, yeah, like I'll sell this shirt for like money, like that cash, that's fine. And so she asked like, okay, how much do you want? And the girl was like, oh, like you can just give it to me for 700 yen. Like she was like, I'll give you the shirt for 700 yen because like one of the lottery pulls is 700 yen. So she was like, it's worth like 700 yen. And I was like, that's so cheap. And like, so I bought the shirt from her for 700 yen, and she actually gave me like a rubber bracelet too. Like the band that was like for the tour, she gave me that for free. And I only paid her 700 yen. And this isn't even the first time this has happened. Like, I don't know if you guys read the little concert report I put on my Twitter, but like, there was a girl there at Soraru's concert in November. And so the clothing price for that one was like a Hitorie, right? That had like, it had like the art for the concert on the inside silk part, right? And like info, he said that Hitorie would sell for like, it was like 15,000 yen, right? So like, basically like my friend really wanted that, and I got lucky and I got it. But I had one friend and another friend, and they were both trying to get it, and they spent like, I think they pulled like 40 times and they still didn't get it. And then this girl that sat next to us, she had 4 of the same Hitorie, right? And so I asked her, like, I was like, do you want to like trade for something? Like my friend can give you like 5 pillows or like something. And she was like, oh no, I'll just give it to you for free. Cause she was like, I have so many, like, I don't know what to do. And she's like, and you guys like are all friends and you're international fans. So like, I'll just give it to you for free. And like, she's like, you guys are like really cute. Can I take like a picture? And then we became friends with her. So we actually met up with her in Nagoya. But literally, so she gave me and my friends like 2 of those Hitories for free. And those things are worth like I said, 15,000 yen. Soraru fans are so nice. Like, it's crazy that the same thing happened twice. They gave it to us for free, but I was just like, me and my friend, we were just like talking and joking, but like Mafu fans would never. Oh my gosh. Like, I go to Mafu concerts, they're completely different here. The fans are completely different. Like, some of the things I've heard in line at like Mafu concerts are really funny. Like, I don't even know, but like Soraru fans are just like so nice. Like, everyone's just so nice to each other, and then like they're just trying to watch out for each other and like make sure everyone has fun and supports their Oshi. But like, I'm trying to think of something that happened at like a Mafu concert that I went to where I don't know how to explain it, but the vibes are very different. Like just a basic example, and I'm also a Mafu fan, right? No way. I'm also a Mafu fan. I'm just like, as a foreigner who's been going to these concerts, okay? So like, Soraru concerts, everyone's dressed, like, they don't even usually wear like merch, right? Like, people do wear merch, but like they'll be very casual. Like, if you just wear a dress and it's blue, great, you look like a Soraru fan. You go to a Mafu concert, the fans are like decked out in like kimonos, they have like freaking hair extensions put in, and they're wearing like twin tails, and then like they're all like, their makeup's all like crazy, and I feel like a peasant. So like, I don't know, that's the best way I can explain the difference between like Soraru fans and like Mafu fans. Like, Soraru fans, they're like their owner, okay? They're just chill, they're just there to chill. Mafu fans, they're there to like make a statement, okay? They're there for business, okay? Like, so also, if there's ever a Mafu lottery, or if there's ever like Mafu merch or stuff, they're there for business. They're not there to make friends. They're there to like give money to their Oshi kind of thing. Yeah, you need to have a concert fit for Mafu fans, I feel like. But like, not saying like, yeah, it's like, and there's so much more Mafu fans than Soraru fans. So like, and obviously there's an overlap, right? Because of like after the rain. But like, so like, just in general, since there's so much more people, there's so much more diverse too. I think that like, it's like at Mafu concerts where like, if I am like for example, how I asked that one girl randomly like if she would trade with me, it's Mafu concerts where I'm the most scared to like just talk to them because I don't know if they're going to be like really nice or if they're gonna be like really scary because there's so many of them. But for the most part, Soraru concerts are fine. And also there's a difference in like the age range too. So like Soraru concerts, I'm the age for Soraru fans, okay? I'm like MILF age. I don't have any children, but like I could have children. I mean, anyways, like I'm kind of old at this point. Like Soraru's old, I'm old. It's just, you know, we all get old. But like Mafu fans, he still has like some really young fans, as in like high school or like college age. Most Soraru fans, I feel like, are like probably late 20s. So just like, it's different. Okay? I got really distracted. Sorry. Oh, so I spent money on the can badges. I wasn't planning on spending 10,000, was it? Yeah, 10,000 yen on the lottery because I didn't want to get this. I didn't want this. And so like, if you spend over 10,000 yen, you get a high touch, you can high five Soraru, but I needed a new home. Like, I could not stay late at the venue and like wait around to high five him, so I got that, and then I gave it to my friend who was visiting from Singapore and didn't actually live in Japan, and so she couldn't get this ticket because she couldn't download the Soraru app. But so, oh, that's another thing, huh? So, there's like, now when you buy merch for like Soraru concerts, you have to do everything on the app, right? And like every single app or anything in Japan where you have to make an account, it always requires you to put in a Japanese phone number and a Japanese address, right? Even if you if you don't even need it for the app. So basically she was region locked from buying merch. Well, it was even like, yeah, because there wasn't even a time where like if you didn't have that app you could like buy merch. And so my friend, she was like, well, I want to high five Soraru, and she's also going to like the Osaka concert, and she's like, I want to high five him at the Osaka concert. And I was like planning on dropping enough money to get it. So she was like, what do we do? And I was like, well, we're gaijin. I was like, let's just go pull the gaijin card and ask. And so we talked to like the merch people. They were really chill about it. They were like, oh yeah, you guys are like international fans, yeah, just like ask for like me, like the head merch person. He was just like, yeah, just like ask for me at the Osaka concert and I'll just give you like another ticket, it's fine, I'll remember you. So like, yeah, the app is stupid, but like they were really chill about like handling it and like giving us another ticket after. So, you know, yeah, the gaijin card, I use the gaijin card so much. Like, I don't care if I'm fluent in Japanese and like I know how I'm supposed to act. Like, if I can use the gaijin card, I'm gonna use the freaking gaijin card. Anyway, so that's what happened with my my high five ticket. I couldn't use it and I took the last train home, and I was very worried that I would not make it home, but I ended up making it home with like, I had time to spare. Like, there was no worry about me not making it home unless I fell asleep on the train and I missed my transfer. Yeah, I'll remember you because you're a gaijin. Yeah, no, it was funny because the first girl we asked, we like asked in Japanese, right? And like all of us are like Asian. So like I'm like half Asian, and then my friends that I was with, they're from Singapore, so we're like all like Asian. But like, so the girl talking to us, like at first before they had to like call like whoever the head person was, she was like very like, she was like, oh yeah, I'll go ask. And then right after, I like turned to my friend and I spoke in English, and I saw her eyes like get wide and like, oh wait, they are actually gaijin. Like, of course we're gaijin, but like I think hearing me speak English, like it clicked for her, like, wait, they're like actually international fans. What else do I got? Oh, this is the venue. This venue's really new. This venue, it opened in like March, I think, so it's only been open for like a month or two, and it looks like a spaceship, and it smelled new. It kind of stank, you know how like new construction is. It was raining, so it was all kind of, it kind of stank. Not that much, but it smelled new. And then this was when I was lining up. And then I had a really bad seat number, so I had to wait until basically everyone went in and was already in the venue. But my seat, it wasn't a seat, it was a standing concert, right? My spot actually ended up being super good. So I was basically like where there was like a little step and then the bar was there, but I could see over everyone. And it was great. Oh, I should probably talk about like what the actual concert was, right? I'll just put on my last picture as I talk about that. This is my last picture. But so the first half of the concert, and I really hope they somehow make Yume Yui available for international fans, because it was so good. Like, the concert concept was so good. So there was the first half of the concert, which was about like an hour and 20 minutes. It was basically like a movie. So like, you know, like on Twitter there was like so many artists that were like, oh, I like collaborated with like the Yume Yui concert, and like they had a bunch of artists. It wasn't just to draw merch, it was because like it was basically like a movie. Like, it was like your name, and then there was like voice lines, and then Soraru would just come out and then like sing the songs and then leave. Like, so he didn't talk for the whole first hour and a half of the concert. And when he came out, like, his outfit for this concert was so on point, guys. Like, he has been working out, okay? So he's getting kind of Dorito-y, okay? And then he was like, his concert costume or clothes, he was dressed in all white. It was like very flowy, and like it had like purple like flowers and then like purple sashes and stuff. So he basically came out and he looked like an angel. He looked like the angel in the art, like the concept art for the album, right? And the stage design too for everything, it looked just like the concept art. So like, you know how in like the concept art there's like a bunch of like they're like streamers almost. Nobunaga Shimazaki, yes. There's like a bunch of like streamers hanging around, so like it looked like toilet paper, but it wasn't, right? I want Soraru to become macho so much. Anyways, but so there was like, it looked like toilet paper, but it wasn't toilet paper. I thought they just threw like streamers around to make it look like the concept art for the tour, but the streamers like lit up. So like they had like LEDs in them. And so that was really cool for the concert. And then like, so yeah, the first half was like, it was like your name. It was like watching a movie. It was great. Like, of course the plot wasn't mind-blowing. It was just cute though, and I thought it was a very unique take for like how to do a concert. And like, I'm very proud that Soraru's like trying to like branch out and figure out how to make it not just interesting for himself, but like also for the people who like have seen him a bunch, because he went on tour like 3 times last year or something. I saw him like 6 or 7 times last year, which is crazy, right? But so yeah, if they make it available for international, what I kind of want to do, I kind of want to make like a little play guide and like put like the translations of like all the songs that I did obviously in it, but also I want to translate like the voice lines and then make it like a legit like little playbook for the international viewers and make like a little PDF and make it cute. But yeah, I have to write a letter to Soraru still, like a fan letter, and I'm just gonna write like what I thought, and then I'm also gonna put a little thing like, please make it available for international viewers, because I hope he does eventually. But then the second half of the concert, it was like 7 songs, but it was just like Utate Mita, which I was really happy because I'm a little Utate Mita whore, and all I do is listen to Utate Mita, even though it's been like 10 years since the boom and whatever. But so, and I was like, Soraru's like a little Mikito P fanboy, right? So first, like, one of the second song in the Utate Mita set was like Sarishi no Hara by Mikito P, right? I lost my mind. I was like, you madman, you're playing Sarishi no Hara in like the year of our Lord 2025? Like, that's crazy. And then I was like, oh, is he doing it because like Rib's coming back, right? But then two songs later, he played You That's No Ribon, and I was like, oh my gosh, he did 2 Mikito P songs. Like, after he sang Sarishi no Hara, I immediately was like, okay, that's the only Mikito P song and he's gonna sing, right? No, he did 2, and it was like You That's No Ribon was like one of my favorite songs, and like I don't even know what grade I was in high school. Probably like, what? I think I was like a junior or something, or maybe I was a sophomore, I don't know, but I was like, it was crazy. So I hope he keeps the song set the same for, yeah, he's a You That's No Ribon. I hope he keeps the song set the same for Osaka, because I'm going with one of my friends that I made from like work, who's like also American, but she was into Utaite like way back when. So like she's not like as into Utaite now, but I've kind of like dragged her back in. But like she was like, so like she was like into Utaite during like 2012 to like 2015, right? So she knows like all these Mikito P songs. I really want to see her reaction. And then like also like for like Mikito P, the thing with like Mikito P specifically, so like me and my friend, we do singing lessons, right? And we have like lessons for like we're part of like a music studio, and we do like concerts sometimes like in our area. But like me and my friend, we've been kind of getting like bored with that recently, so we wanted to make like a doujin CD. And so the doujin CD that we were working on was a Mikito P cover album, and then we gave up because our voices are going through puberty. So I don't know if it's actually gonna happen, but yeah, it was really good. It was really hot. I wasn't hot, but Soraru was like, yeah, like, it was pretty hot for, like, the first 20 minutes, so I could tell he was, like, kind of off. But, like, then he told him to turn on the air conditioner, and then he was, like, doing good. And again, I mean, he was always good, but, like, I could tell that, like, he was more comfortable. And then during the MC, he keeps eating freaking karaage. He keeps eating chicken. He keeps eating fried chicken on stage. Like, I don't know if any of you guys saw the concert DVD for Telescope, right? But, like, he ate fried chicken in that, right? He was doing that. It wasn't even fried chicken. Like, every single stop on that tour, I only went to 2, but he was eating something different each time in between sets. And then this time too, he was eating freaking fried chicken. And I took last year to the Telescope concert, I took 2 friends who knew nothing about Soraru, right? I took 2 friends, and they were like, they were shook he was eating chicken on stage. They were just like, is he Japanese? Like, is this like, can Japanese people do that? Like, I don't even see people do that in America during concerts. And they were just like, I suddenly understand everything about him now. They're like, Soraru is a man who just eats karaage in the middle of concerts, right? So he did that this time, but then it was also, the keyboard player, I forgot his name because I'm terrible. The keyboard player, it was his birthday. So Soraru, it was really cute. Soraru like wheeled out a birthday cake for him, and then like the pianist had like birthday cake, and we sang happy birthday to him. But then before they like wheeled the cake away, Soraru ate, like, he shoveled like 2 or 3 bites into his mouth still. And they weren't like small bites, they were like big bites. I was like, why are you eating more than the keyboard player? Why are you eating in between sets? Thank you. Oh, Yuri? Is that his name? Moriya Yuri? Yeah, him. He's pretty young. He turned like, what, 20? No, he turned 31? But like, yeah, but like literally, there was this other concert. I don't remember which one it was. It was like one of the first concerts I saw with him. He was just drinking water, like not even talking. He would just drink water, and all the fans would be like, kawaii! Soraru, kawaii! And I was just like, oh my gosh, like he's just breathing, stop! Like, I know I immigrated for him, but you don't see me screaming my head off. But no, and then he was like talking about during emceeing, he was like talking about how he didn't want to MC for too long, but then he still kind of went really long. But he was like talking about how he didn't want to MC for too long because he was like, oh, I just remember like being at like, it was like Stars on Planet or like X, Y, or Z or something, and he was like talking about how like everyone like lines up and then they have to like take turns speaking. But then he was like, when there's like senpai utaete and then kohai utaete, like they, like the senpai talk too much and then the kohai can't get them to stop because it's like senpai kohai hierarchy, right? But so, and then he was like the only thing I could think of for that whole time was like, but what if like someone doesn't like a senpai utaete and they just keep yapping, and then like it's like, do you want to listen to the person that you hate yap for like 20 minutes? Like that's what he said, and like everyone was cracking up because like Soraru, that's so off cuff. But like he was like, so like I try not to yap a lot. And then he was like talking about, he didn't like name any names obviously, but he was talking about how like before, like when Utaite first started, there would be some people to like just MC for like an hour at concerts. And like, yeah, probably, yeah, there would just be some people to like, they would just talk for an hour. And he's like, I get some people like that. Like they just want like the, like in life IRL namahoso. But he's like, but like if you hate them, that sucks. And I was like, dang, bro. But yeah, that's basically it, I think. Oh, this is not about Soraru, but like before the concert, I was hungry, right? And I was too lazy to go to like a restaurant, so me and my friends just went to like a bakery. I just bought like a loaf of bread, and I was just eating a loaf of, like I was just walking around the venue eating like a loaf of bread, like a French baguette. It's just being stupid because I'm a gaijin. I can do whatever I want. It was good. But yeah. That's about it. That's all I have. Any questions? Does anyone have any questions? Otherwise, I'm gonna try to stream again on Monday. I don't think I'll have too many more updates. Probably just about like what he says or like my seat for Sunday. I got like a seat or like a standing spot that was like pretty high up, but all my friends are like that. I'm forcing 2 friends to go with me that aren't like super hardcore Hitorie fans. One of them doesn't know anything about Hitorie. But like, and then the other one's my friend who are like, we are in the same music studio, is going with me. But like, so their seats are like in the back, right? But so I'm gonna stand with them instead of like going to the front because I don't want to ditch my friends. So my spot's probably gonna be like the same kind of view as Nagoya, maybe worse, I don't know. But I will probably stream again on Monday night and just yap. And I have a lot of concert yap because I've gone to how many concerts here? So even if it's not like the Osaka concert, like Soraru's not Osaka concert, like if you guys just want to know about any other concerts or any other things that I don't really talk about on my Tumblr and my Twitter because I'm lazy, just yeah, whatever, I'll probably be here. Yeah, if there's no questions, are we all good? Everyone happy? Everyone gonna have a nice weekend? I have to actually I have to work out and get swole like Soraru, and then I have to pack because I'm going up to my friend's house tonight and sleeping over, and we're gonna go up to see Soraru together tomorrow. But if that's it, I'm gonna end things here. Thank you for coming and chatting with me. I will maybe try to get my chat working next time. Probably not. I'm really lazy. But oh no! Sorry that my English is really fast. I hope that it was good for English practice. I'm very fast. I speak so... I just go. But yay, okay. Well, thank you guys. Have a good weekend. Bye bye.